Hello everybody, I'm Laura Fobler and I'm the author of The Parenting Struggle and the creator of Recipe for Fabulous Children, where I help parents understand what to say and how to respond when anger, hurt or conflicts are present, so they will be able to create closeness, connection and a strong bond with their child. And in this free video training, I want to share with you why children sometimes pick the wrong friends to play with. And before I explain why this is the case, I need to explain something else. We as human beings, we all have needs. And with needs, I mean the need for food, the need for water, the need for sleep, the need for relaxation, the need to mourn, the need to celebrate, and so on. The ways that we try to fulfill our needs differs from person to person. For instance, the need for food. One person will take an apple, the other person will eat a sandwich, the third person will eat some chocolate, that will be me by the way, the fourth person will eat some fish. Well, I think you get the picture by now. There are so many different ways in which we try to fulfill our own needs. So solutions differ from person to person. Needs, on the other hand, are the same for all of us. So we are exactly alike as far as our needs are concerned. And in general, I can say that people behave because they want to try to fulfill their own needs. That is the only reason why people behave. They want to fulfill their needs. Now, back to your child, and your child has picked a friend to play with. A friend of whom you think it's the wrong type of friend. Well, let's have a closer look at the friend and the needs underlying this behavior. For instance, one friend has the need to be seen. Be seen, which is a very normal and a very healthy need, by the way. We all have the need to be seen. The only difference is that this friend may have chosen a solution to fulfill his need by attracting negative attention. So his way to fulfill it is negative attention. And by doing this, this child may have gathered a whole group of followers who admire this child, who admire his courage, and so on and so on. Well, your child, for instance, may have the need to belong to a group. And this need is also a very common, very healthy, very human need. And this, your child may have chosen a solution to fulfill his need to belong to a group, to be part of the group, part of this group. So now you can see how a relationship may emerge from this. It doesn't have to be, but there is definitely a possibility. Well, another example, for instance, is a child who's the oldest child in the family, who always takes care of younger children, his younger siblings, and now has the need to be taken care of, the need to be dependent on someone else. And this child may try to fulfill his need by searching for a friend who has the opposite need. And this may be a friend who is, for instance, the youngest child in the family, or the only child in a family, who is always surrounded by adults and who has the need to take care of another child. And so there's another example how you can see that a relationship may emerge from two different needs that may match one way or the other. Well, if this is the case with your child as well, I urge you to let it be as much as you possibly can. In case you're worried about your child, about his safety, about health, about life or death, yes, I think it's time to intervene and do something about it. But in that case, try to discover, preferably with your child, what the underlying need is that your child is trying to fulfill in that relationship. Because if you know the need that your child is trying to fulfill, you will be able, together with your child, to search for a different solution. Because as we have seen with the need for food, there are hundreds, thousands of solutions possible, all for the same need, all meant to fulfill the same need. Well, I hope this video has served you, but if you still have any questions or any comments, please post them below, because I will go over them and review them myself and reply to them as much as I possibly can. I'd love to meet you personally one day, but until then, I wish you a life filled with acceptance, support, and inspiration.